Yeah, it was. I was looking up from the top as well, and it was clear cut. Yeah, I know you do a lot of work there on finishing, and they will be disappointed with that. But a lot of good things came out of that game. I thought that try there when Potty went over were how I think he was on the wrong side to see it, but I felt pretty aggrieved. How did you feel about it?
Yeah, aggrieved is a strong word for me. Disappointed, obviously, from where I view the game. It was right in front of me, and it was a clear-cut score. But hey ho, that's beyond us. I mean, the important thing is that we came through a tough day in tough conditions, and the players deserve the victory.
I thought it was a fantastic win. And so where does that put us right now? I mean, we're looking at the sort of top end of the table, the top 6, and we actually did say before this game started it was so important that we keep the momentum. And how important is that for us to try and achieve that playoff spot?
There's a couple of things to add there, Paves. We're building that momentum slowly, as you say, but I think more importantly, I think this group of players is growing and they're in a good place. I also think a lot of these young guys are getting experience in big games that can only stand us in good stead as the season goes on.
Harvey, thanks very much. Cheers, pal. Cheers. Hey, bring him in. Look at him. I love this man. I love You never thought you'd ever see this, did you? I got done for holding the mic too close to my face. I've got to bring it down. How's that? That was a proper forwards battle today, wasn't it? I mean, looking from the top there, I was loving every minute of it. How was it out there?
Yeah, it was tough graft, you know. Derby games, always hard. Wins a win, they're never pretty. Unfortunately, it wasn't the Christmas cracker we sort of hoped for, but, you know, it was a graft out and maybe a little bit aggrieved. We didn't get a bit more out of our sort of dominance we had up front. I think, as Harvey mentioned, I think Potty was unlucky to score. I felt we could have possibly had a penalty try with the amount of pressure we had down there, the yellow card. But, you know, we won the game, we stuck out. The yellow card kind of galvanised them a little bit, I felt, and gave them a sort of bit of hope that they thought that maybe they had a chance to sneak something at the end. But the boys dug in deep, as we have done this season. You know, he didn't concede a try again, worked really hard, defence was fantastic, worked our way back up the pitch, showed some ambition to play, and I think, you know, could have finished a couple more. Whether we could have got a bonus point or not, I don't know, but I think we could have had more and maybe put them out of the game, kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely. And as I've said before, I mean, the weather this week has been atrocious, but we've worked hard set piece. I mean, scrum and line out, we've had some big sessions. We've been on the nursery there. It has just been a mud bath. But today, and I'd say again, the line out went up another gear. We focused on that. You especially have put all the technical input with Ian, and I feel like now the line out is really functioning at high level. You take out one or two mistakes, and it seemed quite a comprehensive performance there, especially with the driving line outs, so big and so strong at times.
I think we're finding we've got a bit of accuracy back, which we were lacking in the line out and scrum. We weren't putting a complete performance in. 1 week a decent line out, 1 week a decent scrum, and the other letting it down. And now we're sort of getting that together, and now we need to get more out of that dominance that we've had probably the last couple of weeks. You know, penalty tries, mauls, get more out of that, because, you know, I think we're definitely capable of it. What we can achieve is with this group of players, there's a long way to go for them. So I think there's a lot more to come as well.
Well, Mugs, I'm a happy man today.
Head cold.
Head cold. No, it's all right. Loz brought 2 hats. Can you bring 2 hats? Only the man Loza would bring 2 hats. I did say, mate, let's have a pint afterwards. Awesome effort today. Thanks very much.
Cheers, please.
Okay, I'm going to call over James Shanahan now. Shanners. Oh, he looks pretty busy. I don't know if he's. Oh, here he comes, nice and slowly. Give him a wave, Jeff. Oh, here he comes. You're looking well. You're looking fit.
I'm not feeling it.
Let me, first of all, many years ago, me and you played together.
We did, on this field.
And at that time, you weighed a good hefty 120 kilos, was it?
108, I reckon, and you were about 117.
You've trimmed up.
Yeah.
So once you went to play a coach, you thought you better lead by example.
It's the younger wife. I think that's the magic ingredient. Yeah. So yeah, no, I suppose I've got to preach what I practice. So yeah, but no, I'm feeling good.
It's good to see you. Always good to see you.
Yes,
but to the game, you know, This year you've taken on the mantle, the head coach there at Plymouth, and we could see it today. You've really changed the way that they play and the focus, and we've discussed many a time. It takes time, but today was a good derby. I felt the atmosphere was good. Your boys came out with intensity, and did some good things at times. So how do you feel now? You know, the game's finished. How are you? How close was it to what you set out to do? I know you didn't get the outcome, but did they execute what you asked them to do?
First half we did, for sure. Just think we'll add a little bit of patience in the first half, but I think we played the field position brilliantly. We moved the ball around well. We got in the wide channels. I said to the players all week that for me, Pirates got the best defence in the league, and you've got to be really patient. And I think we did that first half. Maybe unlucky not to get a score, you know, and then we gave away a really soft score. You know, that's 7 points when we had the ball. A couple of bad decisions, and yeah, fair play. But that's what Pirates have done a lot this year. They've, you know, squeezed teams and hit them on the counters. You know, fair play to them. Second half, I think we went away from it, but that was probably credit to Pirates tightening the game up and played a lot in that about 25 minutes in that bottom corner. And you know, when we came away not conceding anything, I thought we were still in the game when the wind started to pick up. But the last 15 minutes in the Pirates 22, we lacked accuracy and didn't execute what we had talked about. I think if we had, I think we could have got a score which maybe snatched the victory. But we've got a point. But yeah, for me, I think we deserve more. But there you go. That's life and that's rugby. So
yeah, and maybe later down the track that point will count. You know, again, you've got some fantastic players. I mean, they're playing a good brand of rugby. You've got a lot of talent. I mean, when I look at that team sheet, there's a lot of talent there, and believe me, you know, come second half of the season or maybe next year, you know, it will come through. And do you feel like you've really got a nucleus to your team now?
Yeah, and I feel I'm happy with the squad. I think time is key, but I just get, you know, I get frustrated. I don't like losing games, and games that we have lost, we've been in a lot of them, and I know this time next year you expect to win those games, and I know that, but when an opportunity arises to get a game of rugby and get a win and we don't take it, it's just frustrating. And you know, I look at the line on next, and it, you know, it doesn't get any easier with Leeds, Bristol, Welsh, Scottish. So you know, we've got to start winning some games, otherwise you're in that bottom four mix, and that's somewhere where I don't want us to be, and that's somewhere the club doesn't want to be. But I'm with rugby, playing the rugby with your boys, but we just need to start putting some wins together.
Yeah, and just finally, you know, I hold Plymouth close to my heart. You know, I've been here a long time, but I was at Plymouth for 3 years, and it's such a good city, good people there, and the club is a fantastic club. How have you bedded in since your time there?
No, really easily. I mean, you know, supporters are great. We get good crowds. The board have been great, you know, and they've kind of just let me crack on. And you know, the players are working really hard. Good coaching staff behind me as well. But I like the area. It's nice, especially the last few days a bit wet and windy. But you know, in the summer it's really nice around the beaches and around the Hoe and that. But I'm enjoying it, and you know, a couple more years here and work as hard as I can to, you know, my goal is hopefully in year 3 pushing for, you know, a playoff side.
Well, I wish you success for the rest of the season. Not against us, but
yeah,
you know,
I'll
there you go.
for a beer in a bit.
Hey, good to see you, Paddy. So just to round up today, a fantastic victory, a great game. We saw some great individuals out there, but just to say is that come down here, support us. It's really important. Today was a fantastic crowd, and we just want to see this place absolutely filled out and pumped out. So thank you very much from me and Pirates TV.